Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial of such a beautiful melody written by Carlos Lira on the lyrics of Vinicius de Moraes in 1964. So I didn't change the original key of C major. I managed to sing you the guide. The key is as easy as possible, and finally to not have to use the transposition key of our digital pianos. So it's the best compromise. However, I cannot always achieve it. However, I recommend that you always read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply it if it's necessary, of course. Naturally, if it's at zero and civilized by the 2 letters K and T, key transpose, it means that there is nothing to modify, as today, for example, is KT0. On the other hand, if you need it, once you have catch the harmonies that I'm going to show you, do not hesitate to use it. Digital pianos are made for that, and nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to a voice, it's a question of matter vocal comfort. So for example, you see this place in the middle, there is a green mark which is constitute the neutral position. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half tone available to make it lower from the green marks, and to the other green mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 half tone to make it higher to the other green mark. Okay, but it's maybe digital on your piano, I don't know. You open your book and you see to transpose or transposition, it will be indicated, and it's always really simply if you need it. And the last word you will find in another video on the detailed guide to help you with general understanding of the song. So no rhythmic bossa nova on this song, which is sung in duet. But I'm alone, so with a chest voice and a throat voice or harmonized, it's even better. You decide by yourselves, that's up to you. So let's go to the action. We start, we are in the key of C, so as simply as possible. So let's have a look on the scale in natural. I'm talking always in natural scale, and in degrees. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major 7 root. So let me give you a trick for to make difference between the major 7 and the 7. You will always find from the root on the top on C, a semitone below the major 7, and a semitone below the major 7, the 7. Why? As simply as possible. From the fifth, you see 1, 2, 3 semitone above is the third minor dominant, so C7, for example, and 1, 2, 3, 4 C major 7, 4 half tone up. It's a third major, so C major 7, C7, and of course it will be not a trick if it doesn't work on all the keys. It works on all the keys. So it's really simply to make the difference between major 7 and the 7. So let's start with the action. We start with a G sharp 5. So scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major natural scale, of course. Major 7 and root. You see, semitone below the root, major 7, and semitone below the 7. So we're going to use the root on the top, the third major and the sharp 5. So we say G sharp 5. So we have the B, E flat, and G. So, and then we can start to sing if you want. Okay. But if you want to descending beautiful that I appreciate a lot, that is called anemitonic hexatonic, you can do that. So it's constituted by the root, the second, the 9 also, the third, not the fourth, not the fifth, but the flat 5, the sharp 5, not the 6, the 7, and the root. Like this. So G, F, E flat, D flat, B, A, G. So it's up to you, you decide, it's an option. Okay, so you start directly to sing or in slow motion, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we start to sing. So on the first sentence of this song, it's a scale of pentatonic scale, or 5 for 1, 2, 3, not the 4, the 5th, the 6th, because we have only 5 notes on the scale, you see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then, okay? So let me give you sometime the melody, because it's a really hard song to sing, so in deep, but it's difficult. So mi one more on the pentatonic scale, you see. Mi one more, okay, and then we are playing mi one more. We play C6, root, third major, fifth, and sixth. The root and the third major is coming on the top. It's the reverse, you see, or from the top or from the bottom, it's the same thing. So we have G, A, C, and E. And we play the root with our left hand, of course. It's on all the song you can play in valse if you want, like this, with the first in three time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So, but we can play also for the beginners really flat, like this. So C6, one more, and then we're landing on the E minor 7. So scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 roots and minor 5th and 7. E, G, B, D. E is cool, A minor 7 on the reverse, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 roots and minor 5th and the 7. We keep the root, the 3rd minor and the 5th in place, but the 7 is coming on the bottom. So G, A, C, E. So again from the start. One more is cool, A minor 7, ta voice, E minor 7 again. Qui vem, E minor 7. D minor 7, scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 roots and minor 5th and 7, so we have D, F, A, and C. Qui vient da so, and now it's a G flat 9, a G6 flat 9, 1, 2, the 2, the second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 9, flat 9, so the flat 9 is coming on the bottom. It's a flat 2, but it's an extension. We say flat 9. So we play the flat 9. We play the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th and the 6th, okay, like this, and the 3rd major, okay. So A flat, B, D, and E, and we play the root like this from the start. O meu amor, escuta a voz que vem da sol, okay, da soli, and then down, and we resolve with a C6 again, the reverse, you remember, okay, and then you can go directly to the for the second line to the G sharp 5, or if you want, you play just a scale on the white notes with a G, A, B, C, D, E, F, and then you resolve on the G. And then you go back if you want with the anemitonic scale or not. And then on the second line, silencio. So with just only one note, if you want, I go back from the start. Meu amor, okay? Escuta a voz que vem da solidão. Okay? So now with the chords. amor, escuta a voz que vem da solidão. And now in vals, if you want, it's up to you, okay? Meu amor, escuta a voz que vem da solidão. Okay. So you decide. You can play all the song like this, but you decide. It's up to you. So again. So C6, okay, second line. Do C, or another possibilities in ballad like this with the fifth inside like this. Do silencio e noite quente de paixão. So let's have a look on the second line. So it will be the same chord for the start. C major, C6, do silencio, E minor 7, e a noite, E minor 7, e noite, same chords, e quente, D minor 7, G, same chords, okay, the G 6 flat 9, and then what it changed now, G paixão, from the major mode to minor mode. What is difficult to sing here, it's because we are making the chord without the fourth, but we play the G root, sun minor, G minor, the fifth and the seventh, but not the fourth. Okay, so from the second line, do silencio e a noite quente de paixão. Okay, so but you can avoid to play the, it's just an indication, it's a tutorial, because it's song really difficult to sing. Paixão, and we resolve, so from the G minor 7 to a C7 flat 9. So scale C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root 9, flat 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7, the flat, the major 7, but the third minor dominant, you remember. So I keep the fifth, the 7 in place, the flat 9, and the third is coming in the top, and then we play with our left hand the root. Okay, so C, I've said C7, flat 9, and the third is coming at the top, the third major. Okay, so it's easy to go to the G minor 7 to C7 flat 9. Okay, from the second line slowly. Do silencio e a noite you can, there's a lot of way to play this song, you see, but really as simple as, you know, without a lot of things. Okay, so noite quente de paixão, okay, G minor 7, C7 flat 9, and now we are really near to the bridge, the first verse of the bridge. Vem a noite. I show you the melody because the melody is difficult here, okay? And just only with the root, and we see the chord. Vem a noite linda, eu quero ver no teu olhar nascer a estrela da manhã. Sorry, E flat. No céu do amor. And then we go back. Vem, vamos olhar o grande céu do adeus nesse luar cheio de dor, cheio de paz. Okay, you see this bridge has to sing. It's so beautiful melody, but for thing it's maybe a little bit harder to learn. So let's go to the start. Vem with a chord F major 7, 1 2 3 scale, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root, roots and major 5th and major 7. You see summation below the major 7 to the root. So we have F, A, C, and E. So vem, manoi, celinda. Ah, beautiful chord. That's a B7 9, B flat 7 9. Scale of B flat 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root. So that the 7 is coming on the bottom. Okay. Play 7. We didn't play the root, but we play 1 2. That the 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root 9. The C. Okay. The C is coming on the bottom. The 9. The third major 1 2 3. And the 5th 4 5. We play the 3rd, the 5th, the 9, and instead of the root, the 7. Okay, so we have A flat, C, D, and F. It's called B flat 7 9, 7 9, with the 3rd and the 5th. Okay, A flat, C, D, F. But it's really easy to come inside. Okay. And you play the root, of course. So again from the start. Vem, manoi, celinda, io quero ver. And now E flat major 7, scale of E flat. 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root. Root 3rd 5th major 7. Okay, so E flat, G, B flat, D. So it's a chord major 7. Okay, and then we're descending the bass from the E flat. We're changing the root. We didn't changing any notes on the chords, but we're changing the root, and it's become now a C minor 7 9. See, from the E flat major 7, we're changing the root. Why? Because have a look now from the C. You see, because from the E flat. That the root, the major 7, the 5th, and the major 7. The 3rd major, the 5th, and the major 7. And now it's a root, the 3rd minor, the 5th, the 7, and the 9. You see, one from the root, 3 centimeters above the 3rd minor. That the 5th of the C, okay, the 7, and the 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root and 9. You see, so it's a E flat major 7, and now it's become a C minor 7 7 C minor 7 9. You see, so again from the start slowly. Vem, man, with a few melodies, but after when you be free with the voice, you can avoid to play the melody, of course. Oh, it's up to you. You do what you want. Vem, manoi, celinda, io quero ver, no te Julia. And then I'm carry on C minor 7 9. Okay. Nacer a estrela, nacer a estrela. A minor 7, G, A, C, E. Damania. We didn't change the notes at the D, always a D. But we play E flat, A flat 7, scale of A flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root. Roots and major 5th and 7 in the root position, in the fundamental position. So we have A flat, C, E flat, and G flat. Okay. So again, from the start slowly. Vem, without melody, a noche linda, io quero ver, no te Julia, nacer a estrela, damania, A flat 7, no seu do amor, same thing, and then we're landing on the G minor 7. See? Now with helping of melody, Vem, F major 7. A noche linda, the B flat 7 9. Io quero ver, that the note, okay, the D. E flat major 7, no te Julia, it's always the D. Okay, nacer a estrela, it's always a D. A minor 7, La mania. Also the D. Okay? A flat 7, no pseudo, and then the C. G minor 7, and then what it changed, we're descending to from the a chord minor to the major chord. It will be, we're just descending on the F sharp or G flat 7 scale of F sharp, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root. Roots in major 5th and 7. So we have G flat, B flat, D flat, and E. Okay, and then we resolve. We go back to the F major 7. We just with a semitone. You see, the F sharp instead of A sharp F, B flat A, C sharp C, and we keep the major 7 in place, the E. Okay, so from the G minor 7, F sharp 7, F major 7. So again from the start of the bridge. Vem a noite linda, eu quero ver no teu olhar nascer a estrela da manhã no céu do amor. Vem, you see, it's not really easy to sing the no céu do amor, and then to play a G minor 7, okay? Then you go back, boom, and then we go back to the second line, second verse of the bridge. Vem, vamos olhar, B flat 7, 9 again. O grande amor, o grande seu, sorry. And now it's a C major 7, 9. Roots and major 5th, major 7 and the 9. So we have E, C of course, C, E, G, B and D. So seu do adeus, A minor 7, ne se lua, C, D, E, E, ne se lua, D7, that's the chord major. You see, 4th semitone above the root. Root, scale of D, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 9. We keep the 9 in place, the 7, the 5th, the 3rd major, and the root. So we have D, G flat, A, C, and E. So again, ne se lua, with the root, of course, we play with the Latin. She yo G do, again, okay, she yo G, and now from the major chord to minor. Okay, ne se lua, major 9, okay, 7 9, she yo G do, she yo G pi. So D minor now, the 3rd major is become a minor 3rd. Okay, so we have D, F, A, and D. We resolve with the 7, and then G sharp 5. You decide to make the descending scale nemitonic, hexatonic or not, okay? And then we are going to the last verse. So let me play you again from the start of the bridge, because I know it's difficult. So, vem a noite linda, okay? Eu quero ver no teu olhar nascer a estrela da manhã, A flat 7, no céu do amor, G minor 7, descend F sharp 7, F major 7, vem, vamos olhar, B7 flat 9, okay, D7 9, sorry, B flat 7 9, o grande céu, C major 7 9, do adeus, A minor 7, ne se lua, D7 9, she yo G do, again, she yo G pi, D minor 7, and then G sharp 5, and then the last verse. C 6 E quando tu no. Okay, so C6 E quando tu no, E minor 7 quiser, E minor 7 G mais, E minor 7 same chord. What it changed now, it's Amor, D minor 7 Amor, you say Amor on the top, but Amor, so roots and minor 5th and 7, D, F, A, C. Amove, mouse. The G, just the G written in the triad as simply as, but it's just reverse. The root is coming at the top, the third major and the fifth. So B, D, and G. Braços meus. And then you can sing in duet if you want with chaise voice or in harmonize or with the third or the fifth, or but I am alone. I can't do that alone. Okay, or in a chaise voice or throat voice, you sing together. Okay, so and if you want to finish the song, you finish not with the third major but with a 9. Okay, with the D instead of the E, the D. Okay, so let me play for you as slowly as from the start. You have the guide, of course, but of course you can play all the song I told you in valse. Okay, Viu meu amor, escu 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. But you can play as flat. So let's see again in the last time all the chords. Okay, from the start. Scale of an hemitonic or not. C. Ouve o meu amor, escuta a voz que vem da solidão. Todo silêncio é a noite em nós, é quente de paixão. Vem uma noite linda, eu quero ver no teu olhar nascer a estrela da manhã no céu do amor. 2 and then F major 7. Vem, vamos olhar o grande céu do adeus nesse luar cheio de dor, cheio de paz. E quando tu não quiser demais, amor, vem aos braços só te di. Or if you want to finish, or if you want to start again. There's a lot of way to play this song like this. Escuta a voz que vem da solidão. So there's a lot of way, but you can play flat or with a small rhythm like this. Okay, o meu amor. But it's in slow motion, this song. Escuta a voz, so tenderness song, so beautiful. So I hope you enjoy. You have all the chords and you have the melody. It's not always the case because it's we make our voice piano in this channel, and normally it's more lots of bossa nova. but it's not the theme of this song. This song is really valse in 3 times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So thank you very much for your sharing your passion with me, and I hope you enjoy. This song will be, of course, in the playlist of Vinicius de Moraes inside my channel. If you have the curiosity to discovering, you maybe look on the that I've dedicated to Carlos Tom Jobim. He have collaborated with Vinicius de Moraes for a lot of songs, and another one that I've dedicated to Toquinho. But she will be also in the Latins. There's a lot of big composers like Chico Buarque and a lot of Carlos Almiran. So you discovering by yourself, and maybe you will appreciate all my tutorials for that I've dedicated to Michel Legrand, the fabulous, the passion of my life. But check it out, the T-Transpose are really finally and in those playlists, because Michel Legrand is really hard that you make easy keys, and to try to be able to make you the guide. So it's an equation that I'm trying to do for the best, because my channel is really for the beginners, and didn't have pretension, no, anyway. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you again on my channel, and enjoy that the only words that you should keep it, memories. So thank you, and enjoy. Bye bye. Thank you.